Welcome back, Juventinita, to the Juventinita, Back to Black and White podcast. My name is Daniel Anigro, and I'm live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Today, we're going to be getting back into the Calciomercato theme of things. We have a little bit of time, about, we'll say, 10, 15 days until the window closes on October 5th. So we have a very big guest, new to the podcast. Started about the same time as I did, but his account has blown up to huge numbers, and I'm sure you've all seen him on Twitter as Max at Max Statman and Transfer Guru. So I wanted to bring him on, show the love and for the work he's done, as well as a fellow Juventino and someone who's pumping out the news for us. So we got to thank him for that. Max, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Yeah, so just to get started, as all new podcasts go, how did you become a Juve fan? I'd like to know.
It's been 10 years ago. When I was in Italy, my family used to live in Italy. Back in 2012. Yeah.
Okay.
Back in 2012, or between 2010 and 2012, in that years.
Okay. So you came in at a good time.
My father took me to the Juventus Stadium. So I was a kid by that time. If I mean I was a kid, don't think I was 7, 6 years old. I wasn't enough older as I am today. I was a kid compared to today.
Right. Me too. Yeah, I was a lot younger then as well.
Yeah. Before 2010, I wasn't a football lover. I was really a musician.
Oh, okay.
But since then, I started to follow Juventus day by day, and slow by slow, I became Juventus fan. Now I am proud to work in transfer window.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. And so, who are some of your favorite players? Obviously, you came in at a prime time for becoming a fan at the end of a dark period and beginning of a new beginning. So, give us some of your favorite players. Obviously, I know we've talked in the past through DMs, but and you'll see as your photo suggests, and possibly if you see the name, I'm going to be using Zoom now just so everyone knows. So it's a little bit different, but obviously your professional profile, and then you have obviously your personal name. But obviously we'll get into the players, but coming from Morocco, if that's correct, right, Max?
A player coming from Morocco.
So obviously we have a multitude of nationalities that have the love for the shirt, and it's great to have you on board. And yeah, but so who are you really? If you have to say when you first started, who are you drawn to? I'm assuming you caught the end of Del Piero there, which is nice to hear.
You asked many questions in this
Yeah,
time.
I know. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah, no problem. I will start with my favorite players. But I used to love Pogba, Pirlo.
Great players.
Pogba was my favorite players over these 10 years. Pogba has left Juventus, but he was my favorite player.
Yeah.
During the
great player.
Claudio Machisio.
Yep.
And now I'm in love with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hey, that's fine. I don't hate on that, man. I mean, you came in before he was here, so really, I think a lot of people think that's what bothers me a lot, but it really doesn't. So yeah, no, thank you for coming on. Thank you for your story of how you became a fan, and yeah. So you said you were in Italy, and now you're back in Morocco, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
So what made you want to get into all this transfer news? I know it's a hot topic. To me, I'm not a huge fan of the summer times, but what made you want to get into all this transfer business?
Yeah. You want me to talk about transfer business?
Oh well, just why choose to get into the transfer market? You know, as your for your account, right?
Um, I used to follow transfer market since I was. By
Yeah,
the time I used to follow football,
yeah.
I was a fan of transfer market. You can see Gianluca Di Marzio was my favorite journalist,
Oh, there you go.
and some years after, I
Yeah,
started to love Fabrizio Romano
yeah,
and the other Italian journalists. So I was really, really impressed by transfer market.
yeah,
I really chose it. Transfer market was really a good thing to do for me because some friends of mine in their life used to ask me,
yeah,
where is Pogba? Where is Hilo? Where is many players? They ask us to, they used to ask me about players moves.
yeah,
So I fell in love with transfers, and today I think I have reached some level, even though it's not
yeah.
high.
Ah, you've reached a level, my friend. You've reached. So don't be modest. I've seen you grow, and interact with various accounts, and obviously post stuff yourself, as well as relay what other journalists have said. One question I always like to ask, because I think in these times there's so many crazy things coming out, so many strange rumors and whatnot. But for you, what makes a source reliable? So, in terms of how do you trust what's coming out, or does it matter? You just like to relay what's out there and get it out as quick as possible for the fans, which I can understand.
My first reliable source is Romelu Agresti. He's the most reliable source on Juventus.
Okay.
The other persons are Fabrizio Romano, Gianluca Di Marzio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that are the top tiers. We have
What about
other
Monblano?
Monblano. He's a good source. Monblano is a very good source, but because of many podcasts, he do many shows,
Yeah.
provide many news in a short time.
Yeah.
If you provide many news in short time, some call the rumors because you can get reliable news every day, every day, every day, every day. That's why sometimes he got it wrong, but he's a very good source, same as Jova Albanese and
Yeah.
Nicola Baris and the others.
Oh, okay. That's good. No, that's good to hear. Now you guys know who Max rates the highest, and kind of who he follows. Now, in terms of today, we had kind of an interesting note before the game. Obviously, I'm talking to you before the Juve Samp game, but we won't necessarily get into it. Besides the fact that Mattia De Sciglio looks to be in the starting lineup because we're apparently looking to move Luca Pellegrini. What are
Yeah.
your thoughts on that, my friend?
Honestly, I'm not a fan of the Sigrio.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of
I
the Sigrio.
I think you're a lot of people agree with you on that one.
Uh, I I think it's not a good decision to loan Pellegrini.
So you think it'll be a loan then? It's not a permanent deal.
It's about to sell him and bought his replacement rather. I
Yeah,
could agree. I could agree with the decision, but to loan him, I don't believe it.
yeah,
It's not a good decision.
yeah,
I have been thought earlier. As I was thinking about selling him to Genoa and get the money to buy Robin Gosens or other rest back.
Oh, okay. So that's what their plans are is to improve the right back position.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. So
about me,
yeah,
on my side, I don't think every Juventus fan dream about Champions League.
right.
I'm really sure it's so to win Champions League with Alexandro and De Sigrio as our left backs.
I don't know about that, my friend, but that's yeah. Whew.
Same with other left backs around.
Yeah,
Bayern Munich has Lucas Hernandez and Alfonso Davies.
yeah,
So prayers.
yeah. Oh yeah,
If if you are looking on Paris Saint-Germain, they are finding other left back.
yeah,
Possibly they can get a great left back.
yeah,
Chelsea has got Chilwell.
yeah,
Manchester United are linking with Tillis. Real Madrid
yeah.
have Cello and Mendy. Bro, Alexandro and the Sigrio can.
I mean, I don't
It's
mind.
very,
I don't mind Alexandro, but De Chilio as a backup. I mean,
yeah, the Sigrio as a backup. I don't have a problem.
oh, it makes my head hurt sometimes. This club.
I think we
Oh,
need a very good left back.
yeah,
It's Piro system.
yeah,
I think he's going to use three at the back, so maybe Gosens could be a very good choice.
yeah. Well, if that's what he's looking towards, then yes, I think he would fit in well. See, I thought it was more of a. I thought they were moving him out. At least my opinion was because they're trying to get some money to buy a number nine.
Yeah.
Because they know they can't afford a number nine. What the going rate is now, so they got to get rid of someone to bring a number nine. If that's just my personal opinion, I don't have any sources or anything telling me that's the case, but that was my first thought when I heard the news this morning. Um, but pretty simple going forward in this podcast. What happens with Juve in the transfer market until October 5th? Give us what you think is going to happen from now until October 5th. I know you've given us Golson's probably as a right back. What do you think comes next, if anything? Maybe nothing happens. I'm not sure, but let us know.
So I think Juventus will decide other one, two to three players.
Okay.
There is Zeko who will join. I think Zeko will join no matter what. No matter what.
Okay.
Is Roma. Roma can't refuse that Juventus offer. They raised their offer.
Yeah.
So after number 9, I think Juventus will try to sign a midfielder after Khedira termination,
Yeah. Okay. There
and
you
maybe
go.
a left back or right back, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So, but you think we'll get a midfielder? Do you have any names for us that you think could come through, or is it still too early?
Midfielders. You
Y-
are asking me midfielders Juventus could looking for.
yes.
There is Locatelli. Everybody knows that Pirlo likes Locatelli.
Right.
According to several sources, Juventus could try to sign him, even though Udinese don't want to sell him.
Yeah.
They are looking to keep him. Um, Maybe they have set a price tag of 14 million euros. So maybe I don't think Juventus will pay those 14 million.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I agree. I don't think we would either.
Or else, him or else. He
Yeah.
is a very good player, but his price tag is high.
Yeah.
But on the current situation, this pandemic has destroyed everything. So it will be so to get a midfielder, but there are several targets. There is Ola, Locatelli, and the Paul who is on the verge to join Leeds United.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. I think that could be the targets for Juventus in the midfield after Khedira termination of some series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you see Bernardeschi or Douglas Costa getting sold, or do you think we're going to keep those players?
If a good offer arrives, they will sell them.
Yeah.
Clear. If a good offer arrives, Douglas Costa will be sold. He's an injury prone. I don't get a reason why people would like to keep him.
Yeah, I think no one wants to spend that kind of money. That's why we haven't really had any offers, or maybe good enough offers from from the club's perspective. Because we get into, like you said, they're very injury prone. So who's going to want to pick a player like that up, right?
Bro, let's be clear. Roma are refusing to buy Miriki because of his physical conditions.
Right.
That's what will happen on Douglas Costa.
Oh yeah,
Nothing
exactly.
because of his physical conditions, but maybe let's wait. An offer will come.
Yeah, good positives. I mean, someone could take a chance, but I think with COVID, it's tough because there's not a lot of money, so teams don't want to take a chance, right? Because the revenue is limited. Um,
Yeah.
so I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. I mean, with the fullbacks now, there hasn't been a lot of names. Obviously, you said Gosens. There's been talks of Dest from Ajax, but really, that's really all. And maybe even Hattabor, but that's about it. I haven't really heard a lot. So when we hear Pellegrini going out, is that kind of really the only directions that you know of that we're going into? Those three names that I mentioned?
Bro, there is some left backs that are available on the market. There is Obe Gosens, Alec Telles, Hector Bellerin.
Yeah.
There are a few names.
Oh, Tellus is still on the market?
So let's start on Gosens.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
There is a race between Barcelona and Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Juventus' current situation, based on Juventus' current situations, I don't think they will go in for Destiny.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't see Destiny remain at Ajax for next week.
Right.
Bayern Munich are going to try to sign him faster than Barcelona. Even Barcelona will try to sign him since they got man from Semedo.
Right.
So I don't see Juventus sign Sergio Dest.
So Dest is gone. Dest is off the board.
Yeah, on Hector Bellerin.
Or him either. Okay.
Yeah, Hector Bellerin, Arsenal could like to sell him if they got a good offer.
Right.
I have seen some news back in August, maybe, about Douglas Costa Bellerin swap deal.
Oh, okay.
I think Arsenal could accept that deal. But Juventus are not putting some efforts to sign Bellerin.
Yeah.
He is not on the top quality, but he's good for one season or two
Yeah.
when we're finding other priorities.
Okay. And the
Like
last?
on Gosens, Robert Gosens, I have had a conversation with Miko Di Natale, you see,
Yeah.
from Tutor
Yes. Yes.
yesterday. It was yesterday, maybe. He said Robert Gosens to Juventus hasn't totally failed.
Right.
Yeah, there is a chance to sign him if Juventus made an offer. Atlanta could consider about it, but it will be so because Atalanta don't want to sell him.
Right. Because they're in the Champions League, right? Yeah. So that's pretty much the only potential we have for. That's really where Juve's looking at right now. Is Gosens is the main target then, correct?
Yeah,
As,
Gosens
as
the main
far as
target.
far as far as we know, that's really all that we can really. But so for sure, you think Dzeko is going to happen?
Yes,
Jack,
because Juventus raised their offer.
you're right.
I don't see Roma refuse 17 million for 43 to for 4 years old player.
So
It will
100.
happen.
So you're giving it 100. You're giving it 100% done.
100% done. No.
Okay, Max Statman exclusive here, guys. It's a done deal. But they're waiting on Milik though. Is that the piece that really seals it, or it doesn't matter if that happens?
I think 98%
Okay,
it will happen. Because if Miracle was right, Olivier Giroud could move to Roma.
right,
It could be a nice deal for them.
right,
Chelsea currently have 3 strikers, Giroud, Werner, and Tammy Abraham.
right.
So Giroud could be sold for low price, maybe 4 to 5 million, and Roma could have him as an alternative. If
Right.
Giroud is an alternative to Miriki, Zeko is done deal.
So if Milik goes through, it's done, sealed, everything signed. Okay. Oh, it's good to know. Good to hear it from your voice. But even Giroud is an option for Roma. I didn't think of that. Now, if let's say this doesn't go through and Milik doesn't go, where does Juve go next? Or
If
do you
this, this
or do you think that if Milik doesn't go through, Roma will go after Giroud surely, and then it's still gonna happen?
if Miriki refuses to go to Roma,
Right.
that deal, Miriki to Roma deal collapsed. I think they have. I think I have seen that they have you as an alternative.
Okay.
If Giroud is an alternative, it's not so.
Yeah.
Every team which Giroud could get him easily.
Right.
Okay, and Chelsea are ready to release him. Chelsea price tag are not over
Yeah.
6 million.
Yeah.
So, in fact, Roma could get 17 million from Juve for Deco
Right.
and spend that 7 million on Giroud and keep that 10 million.
Right. So it's a good deal for them. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, you're really liking into this Jacko deal. Okay, that's interesting to hear. Um, and then is there anything else you see Juve doing? I know it's pretty much been all
Yeah.
focused on the strikers or the number nines as of late, really heavily. Do you know anything about Dybala's renewal? Is that coming to will that be done before or after?
Dybala,
Yeah. Will he be renewed or is he going to be are they looking to move him or what have you been hearing?
based on August reports,
Right.
back in August was the reports about Dybala.
Right.
He's not untouchable in Juventus. That's clear because for me, I don't see him fit well in Andrea Pirlo's formation.
Well,
So
yeah, it seems like it. As seeing the lineup today, it seems like it.
yeah, then Juventus could sell Dybala for an offer above 80 million.
Okay.
Nothing could sell it. They could pay it this summer.
Right.
It's clear nothing could pay it this summer. So If Dybala is not going to move on this summer, he will extend his contract.
Right.
His contract will be extended. I'm sure his contract will be extended if he doesn't move on this summer.
And what about the terms of that deal? Do you kind of have an idea of what they want to give him? I know there's been a lot of numbers thrown around and years thrown around, but I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere 5 years at what is it, 10 million a year?
Yeah. About his the salary. You
Yes.
mean about the salary?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. He's asking 15 million per year,
Okay.
and Juventus are offering him 12, 13.
Okay.
There is no, they are not much different.
Right. So it should be resolved,
I think
right?
I think negotiations will go well after the window.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dybala will remain at Juventus this summer, and he will extend his contract.
Now I got another big name to ask you about, and I'm sure everyone wants to know because his contract expires at the end of this season. Um, what do you think about Pogba? Do you think we could? Do you think he's going to extend with Man United? And if not, is Juve in pole to sign him on a free? And I know
It's
you would. I know you would like that.
it's clear that Pogba likes Juventus.
Right.
Pogba likes Juventus. Even some people in Manchester United knows that.
Yeah.
So their relationship is now is good. They have a very good relationship by now. And
Right.
Manchester United are really trying to extend his contract. Everybody knows that Ori likes him.
Right.
He wants he wants Pogba in his team. He wants Pogba in Manchester United. Back in Russia, maybe December or November, there was a very bad relationship between Ori and Mino. The
Right.
relationship is good. Means the talks could go well between the club and his agent.
Right.
So the Pogba has to make a decision.
Right.
Pogba choose to leave the summer, next summer, I mean, Juventus could get opportunity to sign him.
In January, correct?
January,
Because doesn't his contract expire at the end of the year?
yeah, his contract will be expired next summer.
So he can potentially sign for someone in January if he doesn't sign a new contract. Isn't that the rule?
Yeah, it's clear. Manchester United could try to sell him in January if he
But
refuses to
yeah.
extend his contract.
But
So,
so do you believe what Mino Raiola had to say, saying he's not going? I mean,
as
obviously he's not going to go now, but it doesn't look like he's going to go now because I don't think anyone's stupid enough to pay. But what do you think?
bro, according to the current situation, Pogba could easily extend his contract with Manchester United.
Right.
But if Manchester United failed to upgrade their attack, to upgrade their team,
Yeah.
Pogba could leave because Pogba want to win
Right.
some trophy. He wants the team which can compete for trophies in Europe.
Yeah.
So let me be clear. If Manchester United secured Jadon Sancho move this summer,
It would have been done.
there is a high opportunity that Pogba could extend his contract because the team could be improved compared to the current one.
Right. Right.
If we want to see Paul Pogba in Juventus, Manchester United could have some bad results in the Premier League or in the other competitions,
Right.
Pogba don't like to lose. He really don't like to lose. If
Oh,
Manchester
okay.
United, if Manchester United don't perform well, Pogba will leave next summer or January maybe, but
Yeah.
probably next summer.
Yeah. Well, for sure, because he's got his free, right? So it'll either be Real Madrid or it could be Barcelona, it could be wherever, right? PSG, maybe Juve.
I don't see
Um,
Barcelona. Yes,
no,
I don't.
not even on a free.
I don't see Barcelona in the race. I maybe Real Madrid and Juventus. Real Madrid haven't made any move this summer.
Right.
Next summer they will they will have. I can see them signing players
Yeah.
like they will sign many players, bro.
Okay. Well, there you go. There
Next
you have it.
many players. So Pogba still have to make choice. There is a possibility to get him in January or next summer.
Right.
Yeah.
And just kind of to end, before I start asking your predictions, but is there any other players you have or any other news that you want to throw out here? Any hot takes? Any news you haven't divulged yet on Twitter that you want to let the listeners know?
Other news I have shared on Twitter.
Yeah.
Uh, I think we are all following Pellegrini's situation by
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We are all following Pellegrini's situation. That's what's going to happen until tomorrow, maybe. Then
And something else
uh,
will come up.
Edin Dzeko will come up tomorrow, maybe again, or this night, maybe. But there aren't many news about Juventus transfer market except Pellegrini and Edin Dzeko. It's quite
Uh,
now. Everybody's looking forward to the match.
yeah, true enough. True enough. So, what are your thoughts on this season? How do you think Juve is going to do?
This season,
I want your take.
I'm not seeing a different Juventus. I can see Juventus do well in Serie A.
Okay.
I don't expect many things in the Champions League, but in Serie A, there
Yeah.
is a potential in it. I think a serious contender will be
Okay.
Inter, maybe, and the other teams, several teams, few teams. But Juventus squad with addition of one or two players. God
Okay.
is current with a striker. Juventus could easily win Serie A.
So you think Serie A is locked up for sure if we get
Yeah,
one or
but
two players?
but as you can see, every Juventus fan is now focused on the Champions League. No one wants to hear Serie A. We have all these
Well,
many.
it's not guaranteed, my friend.
Yeah,
Serie A isn't guaranteed, so that's why I want to hear your opinion because I've had a few season previews that I've done, and some people aren't sure that we're gonna win. So they've predicted us actually not winning the title. So, with one to two players, you think we're gonna win the title easily?
two players. What?
Yeah.
Two players. What?
You said if we add about what, like a striker and one or two players, what's left in this market, maybe a Dzeko and a left back or right back, whatever the case may be, and Juve is good to win the title.
Two players I would like to see in Juventus.
No, no, no. I mean, um, your prediction is Juve is winning the title, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about Champions League? Where do you see Juve in Champions League?
Uh, Barcelona. I will say on other teams. Barcelona and not PSG.
Yeah. So
I
you
no more.
don't think Juve's got the team to win the Champions League? Obviously, like you made the comment about De Sciglio and Alexandro, but
I think semifinals or quarterfinals
Okay, that's
because
good to know.
there are Bayern,
Yeah,
Liverpool,
right.
maybe Manchester City.
Yeah,
Everybody's waiting to see how Chelsea will perform with their new signings.
yeah,
And there are Barcelona with the new coach, which is not stronger,
yeah.
but are not stronger. I can see them as Champions League contender.
Right.
Yeah, I think Juventus in quarterfinals or semifinals.
Awesome, man. One last
Miracles.
thing. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, with there some miracles on the final. We can see them on the final with some miracles.
Oh yeah. No, just early predictions. I just like to see what people think. It's not nothing, no hard rule about it. I mean, who knows? Miracles can happen, right? We could win nothing. We could win the treble. Who knows, right? There's all to be played for. What happens on the pitch is what matters, right? So
Bro, if you have a Cristiano,
yeah,
you can you can expect everything. He's a
right.
top player.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And just some quick thoughts about just the way you kind of talk with the journalists. I'm assuming because you were in Italy, you've become fluent in Italian. Is that really
What?
your the way you talk to, let's say, like you interact with Fabrizio and Romeo and Giova Albanese, all these guys? I'm assuming mostly in Italian, correct?
Yeah.
So you live, yeah. So you were in Italy for how long? Uh, a good part of your life, I'm assuming. You grew up in Italy, or was it more of just a couple years? Or I know you said it's been since 2010. It's been about 10 years. So
I think about coming Italy.
yeah,
I think I will not get much time here in Morocco. I want to come back in Italy, but I have some missions to finish here.
yeah.
I have some work here. I want to finish it, and then I could be back in Italy.
Well, that's good. So would
Yeah,
it have been better to do the interview in Italian? I'm assuming you would have understood more, correct? Or no, English is fine. I'm just asking for future because I like to have you on. You're pretty insightful. So whenever the windows start coming up, I'd like to have you on again. So I'm just curious. Would it be better to do it in Italian? Because I can do the interview in Italian.
you won't have me as a guest next time.
Oh no, I will. No, that's what I'm saying. I am gonna have you as a guest multiple times.
Yeah,
So is it easier to speak in Italian for you, or English is fine for you, boss?
English. I am not good at
Well,
English.
I could. You did a fine job today. So we'll
Is
definitely.
good. I know that it's not good, but I try.
Oh yeah, no, you're doing good. You're doing good, my friend.
I try to speak some good English as possible as I can,
Yeah, no, it's
but I'm still learning. Maybe next time I will be an expert.
that's fine, my friend. It's good. It's all good. No, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Bye.
I'm sure the
I
people
know.
are very happy on Twitter that they get to actually hear your voice. So don't sweat it. It's all fun. It's all fun.
I know some will be happy, others will not like it. I know. There
Oh,
are haters and lovers. That's how the world it is.
yeah, exactly.
So
Love and
have some.
hate everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, trust me, I know. I've seen in my videos. They even hated a really nice guy with his kids. So they downvoted that, or they not downvoted, but they unliked that one quite heavily. So I was kind of shocked. So I really don't have any surprises. I'm not really surprised with anything on social media anymore. but yeah, no, like I said, just let me know. We can even do this in Italian if it's easier. That's my only, because I can speak. I'm not fluent, but I'm pretty close. I get worse every year, but but we can do it in Italian if it is easier for you, like I said. And then just before we go, I usually I like to have your favorite Juve moment, or even maybe when you went to the stadium. Um, but since you're supposed to be the transfer guru, what is your favorite Juve transfer in history? I know that's a pretty long pretty long list, but um,
Uh, my favorite Juventus transfer in history.
of all time, yeah. I'm putting you on the spot.
I would say Cristiano Ronaldo. I would say Cristiano Ronaldo because of one thing. I have been surprised by that transfer.
In terms
Honestly,
of,
I didn't thought that Cristiano would move to Juventus.
yeah, me
So
neither.
I reckon because he was my favorite player. Then you see your favorite player
Yeah,
go in your favorite team. So it's really happy. It's
yeah, oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But my,
interesting.
I think you have said about it. My favorite moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my favorite moment was back in 2015
Right.
when Juventus reached the final. I know we have lost about against Barcelona, but that was a really favorite moment for me.
Yeah, that was an incredible year, eh?
It was good. It was a very good year. Maybe we reach at the final anytime soon.
Yeah, but who knows, right?
Some I have seen your friend
Which one?
Naresh. Naresh is
Yes,
your friend.
yes.
Yeah, he used to say Papa Piro.
Yeah, yeah. He's my brother. He's my brother. That guy's the best.
Yeah, Papa Piro will help us to reach the Champions League final.
I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, I love the enthusiasm. I love the enthusiasm that he gives because he believes it. He really believes it. I was even surprised, but yeah, he really believes that, my friend. I don't know. I don't know if it personally. I was pretty positive on my preview where I said we would get to the final and win, but I mean, there's a long way to go. Uh, so I don't know. I don't know if it will be this year. I mean, we got to get a couple bounces our way, but let's hope we get there, right? I mean, for all of us. I think we deserve a nice Champions League win after all these years, but who knows? There's, like I said, there's lots to worry about. I just wanted to say, yeah, guys, please follow Max's channel, or his Twitter account. He's posting all the time. This guy's crazy. He's just keeps posting. So if you want to find transfer news, you know where to go. He's one of the main. Obviously, he's a contributor on Forza Juventus or Forza Juve EN, which I've just joined their group on Twitter, and it's pretty good to talk with all you guys again after the debacle of WhatsApp. But yeah, so I'll definitely be on there. Obviously, I have my channels, my own WhatsApp group with my good friends, and that a lot of our listeners to the show. And let me know if you do want to join that group as well. But yeah, keep an eye. There's so much coming out. It's just taking me so long to get these edits done and uploaded and downloaded and converted. So Zoom is going to be the way to go for me, and I hope you enjoy the quality a little bit better quality, and yeah, continue on with this. We'll see what happens with this transfer window. Thank you for giving your insight, Max. I appreciate it, and as always, fino alla fine.
It's a pressure to have me as a guest, bro.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's a pressure. I mean, it's a honor to be your guest.
Oh, no worries, man. It's truly an honor to have you on. Like I said, when someone with the stature of your account, I believe you're over what 2,000 followers on Twitter, to give me the chance to interview you and ask you some questions is a pleasure for me. So anyone who wants to come on, like I said, always drop me a DM or whatever platform, comment
My,
that I'd like to
for
be
the
on.
pro,
Go
my
ahead.
followers, my followers must follow you. I will give you a shout out. I
Beautiful.
promise.
That's what I love to hear.
I promise. I'll give you a shout out anytime soon.
Yeah. Awesome, my friend. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we'll definitely have you back on. Um, I'm not sure. Maybe towards October 5th, we'll get you back right before the deadline. If not, we'll see you in January. All right.
I think we can have another pod.
Yeah, let's do
And the
it. Why
rest,
not?
we can have another.
Let's do it. Let's do
In
it.
the last days of this window,
Yeah.
maybe around
Oh
5
yeah. Yeah, we'll figure
to
we'll figure it out, my friend. We'll figure it out. And yeah, guys, just in closing, as always, thank you for all the support. And as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao, guys.